All right, we're all set up, ready to go. This is probably going to be even easier than the other switches, actually. Because the wiring on this thing is actually pretty stupid simple. Again, always consult the wiring diagram that hopefully came with the switch. This one's really easy. We have ground. It's just a standard ground. We have ground here. And as you can see, they're actually daisy chained all together. Goes from that to that to that to that to that. And your hot wire, that's all daisy chained together, there. So you hook your ground up here, hook your 12 volts up here. That'll cause everything to auto illuminate down here. And then when you actually activate your switch, there's your 12 volts output that goes to the relay board. Remember, we're using 12 volts to turn those relays on. All right, to hook this up is really simple. No wires are currently connected. Go ahead and hook up our ground wire here from our power supply, or also our 12 volts power supply. As you can see, we're all illuminated. And it automatically lights. For this particular panel, automatically light when we push it on there. That's just how it's wired. And these are our switched outputs. Now, I'm not going to wire up all four because then I got to wire up 4 relays and you guys get the general idea. We'll wire up 2 for you. So, let's do the outer ones, I guess. Do we have enough reach for that? There we go. So now when I push the 2 outer switches, we should see relays light up, and we do. These 2 are not connected, so they're not going to light up any relays on the relay board. Again, I'm not hooking up all 4. I'm just hooking up 2. What shall we hook these 2 switches up to? Guys, want to have some fun and games? Cruise control. I don't want to mess up my cruise control again. We can do high beams. Hazards, horn, or light horn. Nah, it's supposed to be a lock. Maybe different. I don't have a drop axle on my truck. Okay. All right, engine toggle. Let's do this one. So I'm going to push and hold that one. That's fine. And we'll turn the switch back on. We'll click this one, and then we'll turn it off, which apparently is button 5. Okay, and then we'll switch that. Okay, so that should be programmed. It might be backwards, but that's all right. Let's see, and for the second one, let's do high beams. High beam switch, I guess. Let's try that. We'll use the hold feature there. That's fine. Then we'll switch that switch back on. We'll do the opposite run here. We'll use the hold switch there. That's fine. All right, let's see what this works like. Okay, so with the Jake brake, it's backwards. You can see here, see our indicator. It's turning on and off. So that's backwards, that's fine, whatever. High beams. They're both backwards. Now, if your button is wired backwards, it's not a big deal. This applies to latching switches only, not the momentary press. Just for latching buttons only. If you notice that your button is backwards, meaning the button's on, but nothing's happening in here, the wire is wired up backwards. So this would be on, and that would be off. If you notice that it's flip-flop backwards, really easy to fix. Hit escape, throw your switch the other way, and boom. That fixes it. You don't have to reprogram or rewire it. It's really that easy. And if that doesn't work, then you'll have to go in and swap your primary and secondary key bindings. But before you do that, try that trick first. If your button or switch is backwards, just hit escape, flip it the other way, hit escape again, and that should flip it right back up again. But now as you can see there, headlights come on, our brights come on, and our engine brake comes on. Head highlights come off there, and engine brakes come off there. Okay, for the next segment, let us hook up a real automotive light switch. So this would be off, marker lights, headlights, low beams only, right? Just like in a real old school car. It's off, marker lights, headlights, marker lights only, and then back off again. Believe it or not, we can do that. So let me get this all cleaned up, and I gotta set up some terminals and whatnot, make sure I got enough wires, and we'll get to work.